Hey everybody. We're setting up here for right now for New York. We're going to be evening, so let's go put in as hold what 19 o'clock. Clear. We'll be doing something different. Usually we do two runways. Let's say we do the original, which is 22 left and 13 left, and we do 13 right. Today's a little different. We are going to be doing 13, 31 left as usual, but here's the but. We're not doing another cross from me, so it's not going to be four left plus four left and anything. It's going to be just 13 left. Oh, sorry, 31 left. And you're going to notice that different airlines are only for different things. For a few planes will go to the same ramp as an airline. Other than that, we're going to see what we get into. Probably a lot of stuff, probably not a lot of stuff. We'll see. Here we go. American 6-4. Pushback approved. Expect runway 31 left. After trying out a lot of stuff, what we're going to do is every plane that lands here, they'll be coming off of Foxtrot or Foxtrot Bravo, which goes via Yankee, Echo, and then hold short of Bravo, and they'll be taxiing either down Alpha or down Bravo. If they're American, they're going to go down Bravo. If they're down on this side, they're going down on Alpha. So we'll make them go this long ass route, and everybody here is going to go down Bravo and go down Bravo to Juliet and do this. Make this easier for everybody. So we don't have planes coming here and bombing them. No, they're going to go down Bravo. We used to make them go down Alpha, but with Bravo. This plane looks like it's 737. We'll have the camera on. Here he is. Looks like there's another American here. American 6-4. Runway 31 left at Juliet Bravo. American 6-4. Hold short of runway 31 left. Fine. When we get a plane, the moment I see it over here, when you get the arrival, the moment I see it over here pop up, we clear the land. Just let it. There's another American here. So this will taxi out of the ramp here, make it down south. Oh, I hate Egypt here. Egypt Air 986. Egypt Air 986. Pushback approved. Expect runway 31 left. Now I have a new thing for the plane. We have 2 digits, 3 digits, 4 digits. When it's 2 digits, it's 100. It's 3 digits, it's 1,000. It's X times 1,000. And if it's 4 digits, it's X times 100. Delta's coming, but we don't see him on the thing, so we're not doing anything. So this does, I mean, here's the thing. There's an 8,900 meter cutoff. If it's, sorry, 8,500, 8,500, no, yeah, no, 8,900 cutoff. Endeavor 4144, Endeavor 4144, pushback approved, expect running straight on left. So with the 8,900 cutoff, if the number is higher than that, would be higher than that for climbing. Because if I do 9,800, it's gonna give me a negative. So it would be says 88. Do 88. It would be done 8,000. But most time I'm gonna probably stick to 7,000. Egypt Air 986. Runway 31 left at Zulu. I don't know. Egypt Air 986. Runway 31 left at Yankee. Egypt Air 986. Oh. Egypt Air 986. Runway 31 left at Yankee. Endeavor 4144. Runway 31 left at Kilo Delta. Delta 432 pushback approved. Expect runway 31 left. Egypt Air 98. Delta 718. Runway 4 right to the land. Endeavor 4144. No. JetBlue 149 pushback approved. Expect runway 31 left. Okay, we're going to turn off our camera now. We don't need it. You're doing this. You're going to go here like this. American 1195. Runway 4 right to the land. Egypt Air 986. Hold short of runway 31 left. Actually, we're gonna probably wait for the to be holding short of Delta before we get anyone in. Before we get him in. So far, so good. Americans 423. American 423. No. American 432. Uh, Delta 432. God help me, it doesn't listen. Delta 432. Runway 31 left at Zulu. JetBlue 149er. Runway 31 left at Juliet Alpha. Golf Alpha Juliet. JetBlue 149er. Hold short of runway 31 left. No. JetBlue 149er. Hold short of runway 31 left. Speedbird 115. Runway 4 right to the land. Endeavor 4144. No. Oh my god. Sticky key problem. Endeavor 4144. Runway 31 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 4,100. Contact departure. Delta 432. Hold short of runway 31 left. Oh my god, sticky keys nightmare. Love how the sticky keys thing like go on. This guy's the Caden trap. This guy's over here. This guy's in the wait region. JetBlue 89. Pushback approved. Expect runway 31 left. Egypt Air 986, runway 31 left line wait. There's a Delta coming to land right there behind it. JetBlue over here pushing back. They're going to get Juliet Alpha as well. Egypt is lining up. Delta, like I said, it's going to be Yankee Echo Bravo. They're going to hold. Reason why I hold at Bravo, I hold at Alpha for these guys is because of this. Bravo because of this. JetBlue 89er, runway 31 left at Juliet Alpha via Alpha Juliet. Nope, that's not right. JetBlue 89er. JetBlue 89er, runway 31 left at Juliet Alpha via Alpha Juliet. God help me. American 198, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left. JetBlue 89er, hold short of runway 31 left. Delta 718, taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Bravo. No. Delta 718, taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Alpha. Delta 718, hold short of taxiway Alpha. Egypt Air 986, runway 31 left clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 8,000, contact departure. Delta 432, runway 31 left, line up await. Delta 1126, runway 4 right to the land. JetBlue 611, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left. American 1195, taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Bravo. No. American 1195, American 1195, taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Alpha. I love how American doesn't listen to me. JetBlue 4, runway 4 right to the land. American 1195, taxi to ramp. Yeah, it doesn't like listen. So American, you me. American 1195, taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Bravo. Speedbird 115, taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Bravo. Let's say Delta. Speedbird 115, Speedbird 115, Speedbird 115, taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Bravo. Freebird 115, hold short of taxiway Bravo. Delta 432, runway 31 left clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 4,000, contact departure. Seriously? I didn't say 1,000, I said 4,000. Delta 432, Delta 432. No, he doesn't want to listen. JetBlue 611, runway 31 left at Julia Alpha via Alpha Juliet. Don't listen either. JetBlue 611, runway 31 left at Juliet Alpha via Alpha Juliet. No, I didn't say that either. Again, doesn't listen. Doesn't listen. JetBlue 611, runway 31 left at Juliet Alpha via Alpha Juliet. God, these planes don't listen. Swift 17, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left. American 1908, runway 31 left at Juliet Bravo. Delta 432, runway 31 left at, no, Delta 432, runway 31 left, clear takeoff upon reaching altitude 4,000, contact departure. I'm gonna start to get annoyed. JetBlue 611, hold short of taxi. JetBlue 611, hold short of runway 31 left. American 64, runway 31 left, line for 8. American 1195, continue taxi. Delta 676, runway 4 right to the land. Delta 722, runway 4 right to the land. Korean Air 85, runway 4 right to the land. Delta 1126, taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Alpha. Delta 1126, hold short of taxiway Alpha. American 1195, hold short of taxiway Bravo. Swiss 17, JetBlue 669er, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left. American 64, runway 31 left, safe for takeoff upon reaching altitude 600, contact departure. JetBlue 149er, runway 31 left, line for 8. Swiss 17, runway 31 left at Yankee. Swiss 17, hold short of runway 31 left. Delta 718, continue taxi. JetBlue 4, taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Alpha. JetBlue 4, hold short of taxiway Alpha. Alitalia 610, Runway 4 right to the land. I don't see anyone. JetBlue 149er. Runway 31 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. JetBlue 89er. Runway 31 left, line for wait. Endeavour 4064, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left. Delta 2164, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left. JetBlue 669er, taxi, no. JetBlue 669er, runway 31 left at Juliet Alpha via Golf Alpha Juliet. No. JetBlue 669er, runway 31 left at Juliet Alpha via Golf Alpha Juliet. There we go. Speedbird 115, continue taxi. Delta 722, taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Alpha. Delta 722, hold short of taxiway Alpha. Delta 496, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left. Delta 2164, runway 31 left. JetBlue 89er, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 800, contact departure. JetBlue 611, runway 31 left, line for wait. American 198, continue taxi. I knew that was coming. JetBlue 669er, hold short of runway 31 left. Delta 2164, hold short of runway 31 left. Delta 676, taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Alpha. Delta 676, hold short of taxiway Alpha. American 11905, continue taxi. Redwood 406, runway 4 right to the land. FedEx, no, FedEx is going to be a nice taxi. Korean Air 85, taxi to ramp via Foxtrot. No. Korean, Korean Air 85, taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Alpha. American 905, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left. Endeavour 4064, runway 31 left at Kilo Delta. Endeavor 4064, runway 31 left at Kilo Delta. Delta 494, runway 31 left. Delta 496, runway 31 left. JetBlue 611, runway 31 left, takeoff upon reach altitude 6000, contact departure. LA Palace 610, taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Alpha. Delta 1126, continue taxi. Delta 2037, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left. FedEx 764, runway 4 right to the land. Swiss 17, runway 31 left, line for right. Delta 41, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left. American 905, runway 31 left at Juliet Bravo. Delta 496, hold short of runway 31 left. JetBlue 4, continue taxi. And 4037, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left. Swiss 17, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 100, contact departure. Delta 2037, runway 31 left at Zulu via Alpha Juliet. No. Delta 41, runway 31 left. Endeavor 4064, runway 31 left, line no. Endeavor, I hate when that happens when I'm dealing. Endeavor 4064, runway 31 left, line of parade. Delta 2037, runway 31 left at Zulu via Alpha Juliet. Redwood 406, taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Alpha. Endeavor 4064, Delta 2001, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left. Endeavor 4064, runway, shit. Endeavor 4064, runway 31 left, is to take off upon reaching altitude 4000, contact departure. Delta 208, Delta 2037, hold short of runway 31 left. Oh my God. Endeavor 4037, runway 31 left at Kilo Delta. No, that's not what I said. It's the Alpha. Endeavor 4037, runway 31 left at Kilo Delta. Kilo Delta. Delta 41, hold short of runway 31 left. American 905, hold short of runway 31 left. Delta 722, continue taxi. Alitalia 610, continue taxi. Korean AS 85, continue taxi. FedEx 764, taxi to ramp via Yankee, Echo, Charlie. American 198, runway 31 left clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 2164, runway 31 left line for wait. Endeavor 3940, runway 4 right to the land. Air Portugal 209, runway 4 right to the land. No. Air Portugal 209, runway 4 right to the land. Delta 1799, runway 4 right to the land. Delta 2001, runway 31 left. Delta 2001, hold short of runway 31 left. Redwood 406, continue taxi. Air Berlin 7451, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left. Speedbird 112, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left. Speedbird is okay, so Speedbird's gonna end up having to go on Zulu, but this guy's gonna be Yankee. Delta 767, continue taxi. Endeavor 4037, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude. No. Endeavor 4037, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 4000, contact departure. American 2229, runway 4 right to the land. FedEx 764, continue taxi. Delta 676, continue taxi. Air Berlin 7451, runway 31 left at Yankee. Speedbird 112, runway 31 left at Zulu via Alpha Juliet. Virgin 4, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left. Are you going? Okay, you'll be fine. Endeavor 3940, taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Alpha. I'm going to take it off into tap moves. He's moving, thankfully. Lower the T's for one. Delta 2164, runway 31 left for takeoff upon reaching altitude 2100, contact departure. Airport code 209. Airport code 209. Taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Alpha. Delta 409er, runway 4 right to the land. Virgin 4, runway 31 left at Zulu via Alpha Juliet. Virgin 4, hold short of runway 31 left. Speedbird 112, hold short of runway 31 left. Alitalia 610. Alitalia 610, continue taxi. You're not going anywhere. Air Berlin 7451, hold short of runway 31 left. American 95, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 900, contact departure. Delta 1799er, taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Alpha. Endeavor 3940, continue taxi. JetBlue 766, runway 4 to the land. JetBlue 669er, runway 31 left, line for it. Redwood 406, continue taxi. Airport for 209er, continue taxi. Endeavor 4069er, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left. American 2229er, taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Bravo. You gonna listen to me for that? No. American 2229er? Yeah, no, you're fine. Is anyone on the runway? No. Okay, good. JetBlue 669er, runway 31 left clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 6,000, contact departure. JetBlue 20, no, JetBlue 1209er, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left. Endeavor 4069er, runway 31 left at Kilo Delta. JetBlue, no, not JetBlue. Delta 496, runway 31 left, wait. Delta 496, runway 31 left. Delta 496, Delta 496, runway 31 left clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 400,000. Delta 496, runway 31 left clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 4,000, contact departure. Delta 1799, continue taxi. JetBlue 1209er, runway 31 left at Juliet Alpha via Alpha Juliet. Delta 2037, runway 31 left, line 08. No shuttle 7001, runway 4 right to the land. Delta 1583, runway 4 right to the land. Endeavor 4141, pushback approved, expect a runway 31 left. Delta 409er, taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Alpha. American 2229er, continue taxi. American 172, runway 4 right to the land. Endeavor 3940, continue taxi. Delta 2037, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 2000, contact departure. Delta 407, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left. Endeavor 4141, oh, you're still taxing the thing. Endeavor 4069er, runway 31 left, line 08. Air Berlin 7451, runway 31 left, line 08. Delta 41, runway 31 left, line 08. Endeavor 4141, runway 31 left at Kilo Delta. Delta 417, we hold there. American 1120, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left. Air Portugal 209er. Air Portugal 209er. Continue taxi. Air Portugal 209er. Continue taxi. JetBlue 766. Taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Alpha. No shuttle 7001. Taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Alpha. Delta 409er. Continue taxi. JetBlue 1209er. Hold short of runway 31 left. Endeavor 4069er. Runway 4. No. Endeavor 4069er. Runway 31 left. Clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 4000. Contact departure. Delta 407. Runway 31 left. JetBlue 2601. Runway 4 right to the land. Delta 1799er. Continue taxi. Delta 407. Hold short of runway 31 left. American 110. No. American 1120. Runway 31 left at Juliet Bravo via Alpha Juliet. Air Berlin 7451. Runway 31 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 7,400. Contact departure. Delta 1583. Delta 1583. Taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Alpha. Delta 1583. Taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Alpha. JetBlue 662. Runway 4 right to land. There we go. American 904. Pushback approved. Expect runway 31 left. American 21. Pushback approved. Expect runway 31 left. Delta 41. Runway 31 left. Takeoff upon reaching altitude 400. Contact departure. Delta 2001. Runway 31 left. Line up await. Delta 2827. Pushback approved. Expect runway 31 left. American 2229. Continue taxi. No. American 172. Taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Bravo. Oh boy, help me. JetBlue 766. Continue taxi. Speedbird 2273, runway 4 right to the land. American 2229er, continue taxi. American 94, runway 31 left at Juliet Bravo. American 21, runway 31 left at Juliet Bravo. Endeavor 4141, no. Endeavor 4141, runway 31 left clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 4,100, contact departure. Delta 2827, no. You're going? Delta 407, hold short of runway 31 left. Delta 409, continue taxi. JetBlue 2601, taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo. Alpha. Delta 409, continue taxi. Delta 2827, runway 31 left. Delta 2827, hold short of runway 31 left. Jet, American 21, American 21, hold short of runway 31 left. American 94, hold short of runway 31 left. And Delta 036, push back approved, expect runway 31 left. Delta 1583, continue taxi. JetBlue 324, runway 4 right to the land. Delta 2001, runway 31 left to take off upon reaching altitude 2000, contact departure. That's not what I said. Delta 2001, Delta 2001, Delta 2001, runway 31 left to take off upon reaching altitude 2000, contact departure. Virgin 4, runway 31 left, lightweight. Delta 451, pushback approve, expect runway 31 left. American 172, continue taxi. JetBlue 662, taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo. Virgin 4, runway 31 left to takeoff upon reaching altitude 40, contact departure. Virgin 4, runway 31 left to takeoff upon reaching altitude 400, contact departure. American 1120, continue taxi. No shuttle 7001. Continue taxi. JetBlue 2601. Continue taxi. Endeavour 4029. Runway 48 to the land. Speedbird 2273. Taxi to right via Yankee Echo Bravo. Endeavour 4036. Runway 31 left at Kilo Delta. JetBlue 1209. Runway 31 left, line for 8. JetBlue 1123, pushback approve express, runway 31 left. American 107, runway 4 right to the land. JetBlue 1209, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1,200, contact departure. Speedbird 112, runway 31 left, line for 8. Delta 451, runway 31 left. Delta 451, hold shoulder, runway 31 left. JetBlue 123, runway 31 left at Juliet Alpha via Alpha Juliet. JetBlue 1123, hold short of runway 31 left. JetBlue 766, continue taxi. 62, continue taxi. Speedbird 112, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 407, runway 31 left, line for 8. JetBlue 510, runway 4 right to the land. Surprisingly enough, I'm having much more fun here before. American 1120, runway 31 left, line for 8. Endeavour 4036, runway 31 left, line for 8. No check marks, in the sky, good. Delta 1583, continue taxi. JetBlue 324, taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Alpha. Speedbird 2273, continue taxi. Speedbird 2273, continue taxi. Endeavour 4036, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 4000, contact departure. That's exactly but just pop. This that we see here has no A38. It should be some soon. Endeavor 4029er, taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Alpha. See, I can't say X Alpha fast because there is a taxi called X Alpha. See what the Zulu and Yankee Alpha is around the Bravo area. That little taxi after Foxtrot here, the little taxi, that's Echo Alpha. They cannot do that. That's Echo, so it's Echo Alpha Foxtrot, Echo Alpha. So we'll do like that. Your successful takeoff. American 1120, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1100, contact departure. American 172, continue taxi. Speedbird 174, push back, expect runway 31 left. American 107, taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Bravo. Figure it out, because yeah, they all go like this here. That's what I thought. Delta 407, runway 31 left. No. Delta 407, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 400, contact departure. No, that's wrong. It's 400. Delta 407, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 4000, contact departure. Delta 2827, runway 31 left, line 08. Redwood 29er, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left. JetBlue 2601, taxi. JetBlue 324, continue taxi. Cathay 840, runway 4 right to land. American 21, runway 31 left, line 48. Line Echo, okay. Speedbird 174, runway 31 left at Zulu via Alpha Juliet. Delta 2827, runway 31 left, line 08. JetBlue 510, taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Alpha. JetBlue 662, continue taxi. American 21, runway 31 left for takeoff upon reaching altitude 200, contact departure. Endeavor 4158, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left. Red with 2-9er. Red with 2-9er. Runway 31 left at Kilo Delta. Endeavor 4029er. Continue taxi. Land Ecuador 540. Runway 48 to the land. So if it's LNT, there's land Peru and land Ecuador. Land owned a lot of things before they became land Ecuador, land Peru. Hope you guys have this. It's been busy here, so we're getting busy. Speedbird 2273. Continue taxi. Delta 2827. Runway 31 left clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 2002. Delta 2827. Runway 31 left clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 2800. Contact departure. Delta 451. Runway 31 left line for 8. Endeavor 4158. Runway 31 left at Kilo Delta. Endeavor 4158. Runway 31 left at Kilo Delta. American 107. Continue taxi. No. American 107. American 107. Continue taxi. Taxi 840. Taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Alpha. Oh boy. Then land Air 533. Land 533. Pushback approved. Expect runway 31 left. Jet 324. Continue taxi. Delta 451. Runway 31 left for takeoff upon reaching altitude 4,000. Contact departure. Delta 2125. Runway 4 right to the land. Jet 510. Continue taxi. Left 533. Runway 31 left at Yankee. Red 29er. Runway 31 left line 08. American 904. Runway 31 left line 08. Endeavor 30. No. Endeavor 3801. Runway 4 right to the land. JetBlue 135. Pushback approved. Expect to runway 31 left. Pretty good stuff. Altitude 29er, runway 31 left for takeoff upon reaching altitude 200, contact departure. Endeavor 4158, runway 31 left, line 08. Where you going, man? You're gonna hold this guy. Endeavor 4029er, continue taxi. Cafe 840, continue taxi. Land Ecuador 540, taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Bravo. Speedbird 174, continue taxi. We're getting close to 8 p.m. in this simulator, so we're gonna see. I mean, Ecuador's gonna have a long taxi. American 107, continue taxi. Endeavor 4158, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 4100, contact departure. JetBlue 135, runway 31 left at Juliet Alpha via Golf Alpha Juliet. JetBlue 135, hold short of runway 31 left. This guy over here has his lights on still somehow. Land's going over here. JetBlue's over here. Caffrey's over here. Doing a massive turn. That's a massive turn there. It's a 777 coming from nowhere. Ooh. Endeavor 3797, runway 4 right to the land. Air France 7, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left. This guy has his lights on. You barely see the thing. I think the plane I see there with white there, that could be Air China over there. That's most likely Air China. Korea with its lights on over there, the 747 that still has its lights on. That's an airport over there that has its lights on. Just to let you know, and if the planes over here, they tend to have problems. I don't know if it's a taxiway or something over there, but something over there as well. American 904, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 900, contact departure. JetBlue 1123, runway 31 left, line 08. Line Ecuador, land Ecuador 540, continue taxi. JetBlue 510, continue taxi. Ooh. American 4, runway 4 right to the land. What this guy's doing? He's I think this guy's confused where to go. Go and see. There's no one going over there yet. You're going over here, you're going over there, you know. We'll see. Air France 7, runway 31 left at Yankee. Qantas, Qantas 1-2. Qantas 1-2. Pushback approved. Expect the runway 31 left. Cathay 840. Continue taxi. Delta 125. Taxi to ramp via Yankee Echo Alpha. Lufthansa 404. Runway 4 right to land. Oh, I had two planes collide into each other because they were idiots. These two had a race to see who could join first. Yeah, nope, this is not going. This is not YouTube friendly. That goes. There goes 50. So 50 planes that I just handled a race just by one negative because the plane couldn't stay the plane. God dang it! I should have known these two are too close to each other, but I didn't know that these two were too close to each other. And 533 continue taxi. Qantas 1-2. Runway 31 left at Zulu via Alpha Juliet. American 100 pushback approved. Runway 31 left. JetBlue 1123. Runway 31 left. Clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1100. Contact departure. Yep, that's a banned account. Actually, I'm gonna say this much. We are not handling these guys anymore. I'm gonna pause it here. Unfortunately, I actually have to go, and it pains me to do that during a thing. So I'm gonna say this much to you all. Thank you for all who came in to watch this video, and thank you all for, again. I hate my unreasonable exits that I do for all you guys, but that's what's gonna happen. A crash ends the game for us. Unfortunately, enough. It would this video would have gone longer if I didn't have that crash, but I can't deal with the fact that I spent all that time not realizing I land too fast to get that. I would have deleted that guy if I knew. Anyways, we're gonna end it here. Next week we're doing another airport, so it'll be next week we do another airport. I do not know whatever it is. If we go to Dread of France, it's gonna be a long video. So be ready because it's not gonna be easy if we go to France. Anyways, hope you all have a great time. And yeah, this video will be sent to YouTube, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.